You can do both. Okay, that's a message for somebody. You can do both. I'm getting like both beauty and brains, okay? They were showing me Hedy Lamarr. And if you don't know who she is actually the mother of Wi-Fi. She invented frequency hopping. And she did that for torpedoes, but it ended up being the basis of Wi-Fi. So if you're watching this right now, you can thank Hedy Lamarr. But she's most well known for her role as an actress in the 40s and her biggest role being Ecstasy. Okay, look that up if you want to. But that's what people remember of her, okay? But she was so much more. And I feel like there's something here energetically where you're combining two things. And it might not make sense to others, and some people might see you in one light, and some people might see you in another. But that's okay because you're leaving more than one legacy. Okay? You're leaving like a legacy to one certain audience and then another certain audience, like the frequency that matches that audience. Does that make sense? Hopping frequencies. You got the Ace of Pentacles. That's what came out, babe. Something coming in to fruition, okay? In your 3D reality. The King of Cups here, being emotionally stable. I'm also getting like grace and compassion for others, okay? Having an understanding. I was at McDonald's yesterday and I had Joe in my ear, right? Dispenza. And I was like, man, if I keep listening to Joe, I'm going to have a God complex because I was people watching. And I was like labeling subconscious programming that all of these people had out of my judgment and my opinion, but also with Joe in my ear telling me about it, right? So I'm like, there's something there where you might look judgmental, you might, come off a certain way to some people, but you really have to let that go, okay? Let that roll off. It's like Fancy Nancy. She didn't care what she wore. The more tutus, the better. The more outrageous, the better, right? Like those old grannies with the big, huge hats. Being uniquely you. Some people might be like, oh my gosh, she's so flamboyant. Oh my gosh, she's so, Yes, you are. And somebody out there, another generation, is going to look up to you. The King of Wands, creating your own reality, the Magician, and the Queen of Pentacles, doing it responsibly, taking accountability for your own actions, okay? For what you are manifesting into your reality. Maybe before it was 2:55 on the clock when I said that, which to me is change in unification, okay? Change in duality, understanding yourself in a different way. You've always had the feminine and the masculine energy. They're both developing in a different way, so their frequencies are going to match in a different way. Okay? Cause and effect. You're putting in the work. You're doing all of the rituals, okay? You're doing the magic, and it might be like, oh, my candle's out. It might be like, actual like magic, or maybe it's just you taking care of yourself. Okay? Making like the future version of you proud by putting your laundry in the dryer so you don't have to worry about that the next morning, or like matching socks because the sock basket will eat you alive at 7:00 when you're trying to go out the door with 5 kids, right? Being proud of yourself, doing the things, being disciplined enough to do the things to make yourself proud of you. And that's why this is coming in. Page of Wands and the King of Swords. The Knight of Wands too. That's passion. That's intellect. That's brains and beauty. Literally, thank you. Brains and beauty. Hedy had it all, okay? And some people only remember certain versions of her. You have to like come to accept that certain people aren't gonna like you, right? 10 of Cups, but you're literally getting your wish fulfillment by not caring. They're gonna remember what they remember. You keep changing, okay? And all of those people that come into your life, you know, like level 2, level 7, level 10, right? Like they're going to remember those versions of you. And then when you're at like a level 100 and they tap back in, they're not even going to recognize you. And that's okay. You're going to recognize you through the entire thing because you've been steady within your energy. You've been grounded within you. You are the home. You are the stability. You are the safety within you. We're not looking outwardly for validation, right? I love you.